have you with us in San Jose, California, home to the San Jose State Spartans. And the Spartans will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he's going to try to return this one. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Utah State's offense will get the football first. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against, candidly, an overmatched opponent. But, hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup. But this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent. But we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early, David, and then the question is, can they maintain that over the course of the entire game? Listen, it's college football. 18 to 22-year-olds, and maybe this offense just thinks they can come out here and roll their helmet out on the field, and that's going to get it done. We've seen crazy stuff happen, but no doubt, this defense has to play out of their minds today to have any shot.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Caught. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. And the Aggies are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on 1st down. It's complete to the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Catch is made at the 15. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. So the San Jose State Spartans offense will go to work for the first time today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Worthy. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Wants to keep it in the air. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. The Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Heels to punt and try to pick up some yards. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A third down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That one's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be dead at the 35-yard line. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Murray. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Shakes off the defender. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line.
Brings up 2nd down.
They give it to him again. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. Well, this offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Complete. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Knocked down way behind the line of scrimmage. They'll call it a 9-yard loss. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Under fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. The give to the left. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Slips through the line. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab, it's Murray. Good pick up there, they'll move the chains and they're set up at the 41. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? They'll move the tight end. Off play action. Hit as he throws. Got his man to the left. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Quinn. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. The Spartans are threatening in the red zone. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. Here they come on 3rd down, and the defense has had no answer so far. Looking to throw again. Unleashes one deep. He makes a catch in the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State. Try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. SMU is getting smoked today. This is an eye-opener. It's the type of game that can just demoralize a fan base. They're trailing by 28 to Memphis. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here's the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
This guy's just playing like an All-American these last couple games out now. Last game he had 2 sacks, just registered his 2nd sack in this game. He has been virtually unblockable.
Rushes on him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the 1st half.
He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Got a man, it's Murray. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. And the Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And first down for the offense.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Murray. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
To the air on 2nd down. Got his man in the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Snagged in the middle, it's Quinn. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Spartans! No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Utah State, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
27-yard line.
Gets it out fast. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that 1st down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Got his man quickly. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. The RPO fired complete to the left. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
It's another first down for the offense.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air.
27 yards.
Gets it out fast. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. They got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Worthy. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Got it in the middle. It's Worthy. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. They're working that left side. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, San Jose State. A great catch and run for 6.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
San Jose State, 24. Utah State, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. To the air on 1st down. Got his man downfield. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. And they'll just down it right there. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Rides the back on the option, the give. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in San Jose than you have? A captivating game so far. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at CEFCU Stadium.
Utah State about to kick it off to open the 2nd half. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Hard running there. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Spartans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down.
Good enough for
Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Murray. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Spartans look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws. And the Spartans will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing some...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Spartan. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. Eastern Michigan is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 17 to Northern Illinois.
Wants to go up top on 1st down.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Working that left side now. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Fires to the big fella. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. Snagged out of the air. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Wants to throw it. Throws to the wideout. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time it's complete. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here's the pressure. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile.
I got to be honest, I don't know if I've ever seen a defense contain this quarterback the way this defense has in this game today. Multiple sacks. They have been so disruptive. Multiple guys up front, winning their one-on-ones. And you got to give the D coordinator a ton of credit. He has dialed up the perfect plays in the perfect moments, and they have made this guy's life a living nightmare today.
Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. And that is just a spectacular punt, and he will pin them in the shadow of their own goalpost inside the 5. Out of the gun to give to the back. Can't get him to the ground. Strong run and useful. Picks up 4 out to the 9. Halfway there on first down. It's 2nd and 5. Grab behind the line. It's Murray. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Works the middle. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Quickly complete. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. The Spartans are on the move. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. With the catch, it's Murray. Turning it on! He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. Power football with the run. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Spartans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's complete to the left. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. The Spartans will have it 1st and 10.
And that is enough.
Quarterback on the keeper. Past the first down marker and still running. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And that's what makes this offense so dynamic. It's his running ability, and I love them going option here. He's hoping the defense is going to give him a look that forces him to keep the football. And how about his ability in the open field, generating a massive explosive play on that option run?
And the Spartans are threatening on 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. This is a big moment for this offense. You keep the ball this long, you have to finish the deal. 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They'll try to put points on the board with a field goal to start this 4th quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. And to open the 4th quarter, they'll start with a field goal attempt. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his 2nd of the day, this one from 23. Right down the boulevard. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's taking the shot. Makes the grab on the left side. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Under fire. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Utah State. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. It's a draw. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Spartans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Makes the grab on the left. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And that's a first down.
They go to the draw. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Spartans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Runs through a tackle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29.
And that's a first down.
Looking for a gap. It's Worthy. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll run play action. Fires to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? They'll try to move the chains on the ground. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And the Spartans will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, San Jose State. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle.
San Jose State 41, Utah State 7.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. He'll do it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. And the Aggies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Now on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Complete to start this drive. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Caught in the backfield. It's Murray. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Spartans line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. He'll start this drive firing. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger.